Good morning, everybody. Monday, heading out to Mount Rushmore. Probably going to follow that up with Crazy Horse. We'll see what the day holds for us. It's a beautiful, gorgeous, cool morning up here in Rapid City.
How about this weather? Clear, sunny skies, especially when you think about the weather driving up here. It's nice when you can unhook from the RV and roam free without the added weight and wind sail. Plus, you don't have to worry about old bridges like this one. Not that it's low, just one less concern when driving. Check it out, the first of several tunnels will be seen in the Blackhills. Keystone, the doorstep to Mount Rushmore, if you will. Great little tourist spot with hotels, shops, food, and small attractions. We'll pass through this town several times.
There, coming around the corner, and I think I see it. Getting little sneak peeks here. Mount Rushmore. What more can I add to this? One of the most iconic spots in America. There are just some places you gotta sit back and take in. The sculpture is impressive to look at, and people are right, it's not as big as you think.
but it's really the engineering involved that's most impressive. The museum tells the story of the engineering process of creating something so iconic, going from small scale to large scale, and the manpower it took to do so. There's actually more to Mount Rushmore, but that'll be saved for another day. Right now, it's time to learn more about engineering large pieces of art, and it's just down the road.
Leaving Mount Rushmore, and we're gonna try and find Crazy Horse next. There it is. Let's believe. It's a profile of Washington right there. It's really. That's awesome.
North America at Crazy Horse Memorial. Crazy Horse Memorial is a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to protect Crazy Horse.
Let's start in the museum, the Indian Museum of North America. The main museum we're in now shares a lot of artifacts, both modern and historic. Paintings, photos, kachina dolls, beadwork, and featherwork. It's all here and great to look at. It really pulls you into the native culture. But there could be some better storytelling. It feels a bit disconnected. Next is the home and studio of Korczak Sayakowski, the designer and sculptor of Crazy Horse Memorial. It's filled with different artwork and furniture I assume he collected over the years. But again, it feels a bit disconnected here as well. One of the best exhibits in the museum is this collection of prints by Edward Curtis, a 20-year photographic project in the making. The series has its controversies, but they're still both beautiful and haunting to look at. going out to the monument, I passed through the Mountain Carving Gallery, where they offer sculpting plans and details of the project. Then it was time to get a closer look at the real deal.
In Wyoming. The chiefs did not want it in Wyoming. They wanted it here to represent the Dakota people. When it wanted to work, not when he
This was the best part of my visit, taking the bus tour out to the foot of the mountain. It really lets you feel the scale of this amazing piece of art and engineering. It is the definition of awe-inspiring.
he would have to turn around and come back down and restart it. Here in Dakota, he traces and switches back quite a bit.
I planned to take a helicopter ride to the top later in the day, but there was a possible storm coming in, so the flight and work on the mountain was most likely going to stop later. The tour guide told me the weather was a key factor in the slow process of carving. Lightning really likes the Black Hills.
People ask, now, aren't you Lakota people struggling? Don't you have some of the, poorest counties here in the United States? And we say yes and yes. And well, they say, well, why don't you just accept the money? We all know the government's not gonna give back the land. Take the money and help your people. But a lot of our people, most of our people will say, just like our ancestors have said, this land is still sacred land. It's still in the heart of everything that is.
Next time on Iron Eagle Travels, we get mad at Google. We drive through a tunnel. We drive through another tunnel. And I turn a steering wheel.